Welcome. My name is Craig Sengalow. I'm the Program Manager for WorkSafe's Canterbury Rebuild Program. And our last event was on asbestos as well as today's event as well. I think that really indicates that it continues to be a big issue out there. And when we talk to industry and our inspectors, they continue to say that asbestos is the hot topic. It's great to see so many of you here this morning. So we've invited you all here today to get an update on what's happening out there in the workplace and how we can remove and manage asbestos. I just want to reel off a few stats just to kind of kick us off. Just in case you weren't aware, asbestos is the single biggest cause of death from work. It's been identified as one of the primary causes of occupational ill health in the second half of the 20th century. And the World Health Organization estimates that more than 107,000 people die from asbestos-related illnesses every year. And in New Zealand, that equates to about, we estimate that about more than 170 people die each year from asbestos exposure. As you all know, asbestos continues to be in buildings and will be with us for many years to come. So we still need to manage that risk from exposure. If we just look at who has been exposed to asbestos, you can see here, this is, I don't know if you can all see the writing there at the back, but in particular those two middle columns there are plumbers, fitters and laggers, and carpenters and builders, both making up over 30% or over of the number of that's the asbestos and occupations where asbestos workers are dying from asbestos exposure in New Zealand. So that's the number of total notifications to WorkSafe. Some of you may have seen this graph already, but it indicates the number of deaths from mesothelioma in New Zealand up to 2010. Now, from about 2010, there has been a little bit of a downward trend, but with all the demolition work that's going on here in Canterbury in the past few years, I guess what we don't know is will we see an increase in numbers in the next 20 to 30 years. I guess the final thing I'd like to say is that we can stop people from getting sick and dying. It's really important to remember this is not something that can't be prevented.